Hello, how's it going, everyone? I am here. My mic is now working, so that's good. Turn the music off there. Hello, how are we doing? Who have we got in chat? We've got Freddy, we've got Clay, we've got LaFi Productions. And you guys there have said you would never have expected Spyro. Expect the unexpected, guys. Because we play in Spyro today. Now, the interesting thing is, I haven't played the remaster of Spyro. I haven't played it. So we're playing the original, the PS1 game. We're running it through Duck Station. We're using the emulator. Let's switch over to the main screen. There we go. You can see everyone in the chat there. Lovely stuff. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing good. I'm just going to let the demo run in the background. We'll put the sound on in just a minute. I'm just going to, just so you can see some gameplay before we start playing the game, streaming the game, wherever. Just going to talk about a couple of things. First of all, the art contest. We're on round 3 tomorrow. Luigi Fan Gaming, hello, welcome to you as well, Luigi. Just going over some things before we start playing the game. The art contest, the Bread Bin fan art contest. The final, well, so it's not the final round, it's round 3 tomorrow. And then that's the round before the final. So I'm looking forward to that. It's been pretty interesting. Things been a little quiet here. A couple of people had said to me about they wanted to see some more Pizza Tower stuff. Thought I'd play something completely different today, though, because I want to carry on with the kind of 3D platformers that we've been looking at. We previously had a look at Pac-Man World 2, which broke my soul. But now we're taking a look at Spyro, which is a game that I'm pretty sure everyone loves or is at least familiar with. And really looking forward to this one. It's been a very long time since I played this game. It's been an extremely long time. And we're back. I'm here again. I still exist, apparently, and you guys also still exist, so welcome back to you as well. If you could leave a like on the video, I'd really appreciate it. That'd be super awesome of you. So we're running this through Duck Station, which is the PlayStation 1 emulator, and I tried to keep the resolution kind of low like it was in the original console, because it kind of fits the art style really well when it's a lower resolution. It looks really nice. This game's held up really, really well. I know that the remaster of the game tried to stay close to the original art style, whilst also giving it a more modern flair. Obviously, it's got much more higher resolution textures and much more higher poly count models and things like that. Luigi, there's no game audio yet, as I've not put the audio on. I just muted the game audio just so I can talk, first of all. And hello, Cupmaster, how's it going? Welcome to you, Cupmaster. We're going to get on with the game in a moment. I'm going to put the audio on. I'd muted it just so I could concentrate on what I was saying. And we'll begin Spyro the Dragon for PS1. Now, a few of you have probably played the remaster of this game, whatever it's called. It's like Spyro Live and Reloaded, whatever it's called. You've probably played the remaster. This is not the remaster, it's the original PlayStation 1 game. So we'll get on with it now, okay? Lovely stuff. Thank you for the 100% there. Alright, let's do it. We all ready? Let's go. Enough talk. Do let me know if the game audio is too loud, by the way, because it always seems to be so loud in my ears. It makes my ears bleed with how loud it is. We're starting a new file. Just been able to get this game running, so it's still quite fresh. If you could leave a like. Oh, we got Furious as well. Hello, Furious. Welcome to you, good sir. Have you played Spyro, Furious? I'm just going to assume that you have. I didn't see your message there. Welcome to Spyro the Dragon, which we are running via Duck Station, the PS1 emulator, in the world of dragons. So, I'll do my best. We'll see how this goes, right? I'll try not to talk over the cutscenes. How are you? I'm very good, Furious. How are you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see all of you. Thanks for hopping in, everybody. Yeah, do let me know about the game audio, by the way, if it's not too loud or too quiet or whatever.
I'll take that question. Nasty North is a simple creature. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat!
I love the fact that these dragons have, like, giving out interviews on a microphone. Oh gosh, they're being turned into crystals. Looks like I've got some things to do. He sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog. Nope, never, except in some gaming shop years ago. Oh, you've never played it other than years ago, I see. I played this game about 15 years ago. I think longer than that, actually. Alright, let's do it. We're playing. We're here. Spyro the Dragon. This game runs at about 15 frames per second. Rescued Nestor. Okay. Clay says, Bradbin, do you know what Skibbity Toilet is? Is it that song? I think I've heard it. I'm vaguely aware of it, if it's a song. Right. This game's got like full voice acting and stuff. That's quite cool for a PS1 game. I mean, it's not that common for PS1 to have full voice acting. It's a fairy. Let's talk to the fairy character. Oh, she's like a save station, basically. Save successful. I didn't come up with a notification on the emulator that time. Right, let's do it. We're on now. So, this is a PS1 game, which means that the controls are going to be very janky. So you got to give me a minute to get used to it. So, in most games, you use the right analog stick to rotate the camera, but not in this game. You use left trigger and right trigger to rotate the camera around. You know something? I actually started the stream quite early, by the way, I was going to say. Because I usually start about 7. It's actually not even 7 o'clock just yet. I'm picking things up. I don't know what they are. They are items. Freddy says, is it okay if you go animating and come back later? You can do whatever you want, man. You don't have to. You don't need validation from me. You can do whatever you like, man. You do whatever you feel like doing. You don't gotta ask me. It's up to you, not me. But I appreciate you hopping into the stream, though, Freddy. It's super cool that you hopped in, man. Thank you. So you ain't gotta ask me. You can do what you like. Cupmaster this is. Did you know about the popular Rage game Only Up? I do know Only Up. Yeah, I think I saw Critical play it. I might actually get it because I was watching. Do you know if you know Moist Critical, the YouTuber? He's a huge YouTuber. He was playing it, and it looks really fun, actually. Also, wow, the controls are actually really stiff on this game. Give me a second. Right. Okay, we're getting the hang of it. It feels really weird to move on this game. How are you guys doing? It feels like I haven't spoke to you in a while. It's only been like a week. It feels longer than a week, though. I'm supposed to be streaming multiple times a week, which I haven't been doing lately. It's been more kind of once a week. Sinatra, hello. We got a moderator in the zone other than Furious now, so we got 2 moderators in.
Where's Nasty Nork? Oh,
Nasty Nork. Do you know Saxton Hale? I don't. Who is Saxton Hale, Furious?
Following you is doing? His name is
Sparks. Okay. I haven't really been paying attention to the story. It's like this evil guy has turned all of the dragons into like green emerald and we gotta save them all, I guess. You don't recommend getting it? It's related to an NFT scam? Oh, I want to stay away from that. Let's save the game. The fairy helps us save the game, I suppose. You know what? It's an interesting thing. I won't get too much into it, but when it comes to like crypto stuff, I have taken a look. I realize we're in the hub overworld, by the way. We're not even in a level yet. When it comes to like crypto stuff, I've got nothing against crypto, but there's a lot of like scammers and stuff, and there's a lot of kind of dodgy stuff. Let's actually go in a level. Stonehill. Entering Stonehill. I should have put this on my solid state drive so it loaded faster, because I'm running this off a hard drive, so it might load like a PS1 loads. It's not too bad though. It's quite a nice seamless scene transition. Okay, here we are, people. We're actually in a level. The game has actually started properly now. Team Fortress 2 lore is Saxton Hale. I haven't played Team Fortress 2 for about 12 years, so I don't really know anything about it. I haven't really followed it, if I'm honest. Okay, we're just like laying waste to all of the creatures of this land using fire. So, what is it we're supposed to be doing then? Saving the dragons. We're picking up all these gems that we find, right? Pick up all the gems, and there's like things around us, I guess. Shadow Coder, welcome to you. Says this was your childhood. Amazing. Well, I'm glad that you're here experiencing it with us. And what's interesting about this one, Shadow Coder, is a lot of people talk about the remaster of this, the Spyro remaster. They talk about the Crash Bandicoot remaster as well. But what I wanted to do here was go back and actually play the original PS1 game. We are running it through an emulator called Duck Station, which is a fantastic PS1 emulator. The interesting thing about this game is, though, because of the fact that it's the original, a lot of people might be expecting it to have the new kind of enhancements from the remaster, which I haven't played, so I wouldn't know what is better about it, if anything. The resolution I've tried to keep nice and low, like an actual PS1, just to get the full effect as well. So hopefully the game looks nice. The art style hopefully looks good as well. So Welcome in, Shadow Coder. Clay, this is only up has NFT art in it, but the game is not a scam. Let's see. I thought that wizard was going to be our friend. It turns out he's not. Up we go. Why do I need that to help me? I'm a dragon. I can fly, right? Oh, we got to save the rescued Gildas. Is that how you finish the level? Or?
How about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the
Okay.
longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump. And try
Feels like it's been 5 years. I know, right, Cupmaster? I know.
down in mid-flight.
You want to know Spyro from Skylanders? Interesting. So, Skylanders was where I kind of didn't want to be involved with Spyro, if I'm honest. It was more like the original games like this. There's so many Spyro games on the PS1 and the PS2. There's loads of them, man. Have you played the Crash Bandicoot games? I have. I've played the first one for the PS1. Also, there was a Game Boy Advance Crash Bandicoot game. Also, there was Crash Bash. Oh, and Crash Team Racing for PS1, which is a masterpiece. Like, Crash Team Racing for PS1 is like the best game ever made in human history. Well, it's one of them anyway. Okay, we're exploring, we're going around. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to be doing. That's like invisible walls, so you can't go over there, I see. Of course, we've got to save the dragons, right? It tells us how many we saved at the top there in the middle. We've got 3, okay. Stone Hill. There's 3 more dragons to save in Stone Hill, so we'll go and save the other 3. Let's do it, let's do it. Okay, alright. Let's find them, explore the level and find them. It's quite a weird kind of structure. It's a little bit different to Mario. Because Mario has, the Mario games, or Super Mario 64, sorry, has a very clear beginning and end. Now, what I probably could do is unlock the frame rate of this to make it run at 60 FPS. But what's interesting is to not do that, just to see how it originally did run, which is, I don't even think this is 30 FPS, I think it's like 25. I'm actually curious, what's the frame rate? It says it's running at 50 FPS. It's not, though. That's not true. That's a lie. This is not 50 FPS. So MSI Afterburn is not reading that correctly. Older games are so much harder than nowadays. Completely agree, Sinatra. They really were. I need something... Oh, okay, we can smash it open. So, case in point on that. Koi Fish, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you, Koi. That's very kind of you, man. And welcome in as well. Welcome to Spyro the Dragon for the PlayStation 1. Not the remaster, the PS1 version. Thank you so much, Koi. Absolute giga chad. What was saying just there, what Sinatra's message. Older games were much harder. Case in point, Pac-Man World 2. That game was brutal. I genuinely thought that game was very, very hard. I'm impressed with myself that I finished it. And you'd think it's this cute, cuddly, happy-looking game, but then you actually play it, and it's hell on earth. It's actually the worst thing ever. So welcome in, Koi. I'm sure you're very familiar, Koi, with Spyro the Dragon. We're in Stone Hill just now, and if we take a look at the, not that, inventory, in the bottom right there, where it says Stone Hill at the end, we've saved 1 of the dragons. We've got to save 3 more of the dragons that have been turned into green crystals. So we're going to try to find the other 3 of them. That's what we're having a look around. We're exploring. There's one right there. Speak of the devil. Let's save him. Rescued Astor.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this
Yo, done freed all dragons, boy.
sticker. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you.
He kind of sounds like
No thanks.
Grandpa from The Simpsons. He's like, oh, no. But it's like a Texan version of Grandpa from Simpsons. The controls didn't help either with the hard games. The controls are part of the reason why I find some of these games so hard, honestly. Like, the controls are so janky. Like, Pac-Man World 2 caused me significant anguish. I kind of hate Pac-Man World 2 a lot because the controls are really, really stiff and clunky, and it's just not that fun. I appreciate Pac-Man World 2's like art style and its creativity and its uniqueness in some ways, but it's such a nightmare to play. It's such a chore. Never heard of it? You only play Tetris. I mean, Kai, I'd be very surprised if you hadn't heard of this. So you can go to the return home there, but we're not done yet. So let's actually go back and have a look for some of the other dragons. Where are my dragons, as Daenerys Targaryen would yell. I would be making a lot more Game of Thrones references if Game of Thrones was still popular. These dragons on this early level are quite easy to find, aren't they? Is that the objective of this whole game then, is to find all the dragons? I haven't played Spyro, the first one, for about 15 years. so I don't really remember any of this, to be honest with you. I'm just picking up all these gems. I don't know what they're for. I'm assuming they're for a shop or something. Microtransactions. No, in-game shop. Let's smash these open. So, I was saying just now, Koi, I actually really like the fact that I'm running this at 100% native. This is completely native PS1 resolution and frame rate. And I think it has the PS1 load time as well, because I'm running off a hard drive, not the solid state drive, because I wanted to just go for the full PS1 experience here. So, I say full PS1 experience. I am using a wired Xbox controller through DuckStation. Can you do a Spyro impression? I'll need to hear his voice again. I'll try it, Sinatra. Hold on a second. I can't remember, what does Spyro sound like? I've forgotten already. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm Spyro the Dragon." That's so nondescript. He sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog. He's got that kind of like cool 90s cocky attitude to him. Do you know what I mean? Right, so we're doing alright then. So there's one more. Let's find the last dragon. The Last Dragon. That sounds like a Game of Thrones book in itself there. Raise your hand if you think video game music OSTs are bangers. Oh man. Video games have some of my favorite music ever, I think, to be honest with you. Like, some of my favorite, like, a lot of music I listen to, if I'm not listening to bands I like, I'm listening to, like, the full OST of things. It's a bit, his voice is like Sonic. It reminds me of it, yeah. Honestly, yeah, games have amazing soundtracks. They really do. Right, let's try and find this last dragon. I think I was going in circles. What I'm trying to get used to is to rotate the camera in this game is actually left trigger and right trigger. Jeff the Killer, hello. How's it going, Jeff? I'm just going to call you Jeff for short. My name's Jeff. Welcome to you. Welcome back. There is one more dragon that we're taking a look for, Jeff. So we'll have a look around this level a minute. See if we can find the dragon. Can we go down here, actually? Oh my days, you can. And there's the dragon. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Gavin. His name's Gavin.
His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies,
This epic fantasy. Sure. Oh, so that's what Spyro sounds like. He's like, "Hey guys, Spyro the Dragon here." He sounds like Melvin. That dragon's name was Gavin. Of all the names they could have come up with, they could have called him these epic melodic. Melodic? What? What am I talking about? Epic fantasy names. Like Spyro or Merlin. But they go for Gavin. Can we smash this open, please? Apparently not. You probably need some ability. Look at the classic old school PS1 controls. You press the triangle button, and then you can go into like a free aim kind of look. You see that in games like Conker's Bad Fur Day and things like that. These really old, kind of clunky camera controls. So I keep going for the right analog stick, but it doesn't actually do anything on this game. You gotta press the back triggers to do that. A little bit of chat we've missed there. Let's see what people said there. Furious says the TF2 summer update is good. Maybe check it out. Like I say, I'm not really into Team Fortress 2 anymore. I haven't played it for a very, very long time. I haven't really followed it, if I'm honest. But I used to love playing as the Demo Man and Scout when I did play it. Demo Man and Scout were probably my favourite. Furious says Sweet CS2 is going to be ballers as well. Gavin Rosdale. Gavin Rosdale. Right, where's the end of where's the exit level again? Was it down here? Such a small map and I've forgotten already. So I went up here and then I flew. Are you going to stream CSGO? CSGO, I mean, man, go for it. Kai, I used to play, this is quite funny when it comes to Counter-Strike. I used to play CSGO, the Xbox 360 version, so not even the PC version. And I was weirdly really good at it, because it was all controllers. No one was using a keyboard and mouse because it was an Xbox 360. And I was weirdly quite good with the controller on Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike Go is still a game a lot of people love and play. We saved all the dragons, hooray! Returning home. I really love how they've masked the loading screens in this game, by the way. I think even if you did... Oh, Jeff says you just wanted to pop in, but you need to go. Well, thanks for hopping in, Jeff. I really appreciate it, dude. I'll catch you again, Jeff. What I was saying, I interrupted myself. I love the way they kind of masked the loading screens on this game. I think they literally... Even if you ran this game on an SSD, I think I would have to. It would still take a while to load because they've got that really nice custom like load screen, which looks really cool. It kind of masks the fact it's loading. Furious says, when was the last time you played TF2? About 12 years ago. So not recently. Weird fact: the baby dragon in Spyro is named after the famous jazz musicians. I did not know that. The more you know. That's an interesting bit of trivia. We've done Stonehill. This game, it looks really pretty. The fact it's got like, oh, we got another dragon to save there. It's got like such a cool, like, do that again. It's got such a cool art style, and it's got such a personality to it. Even if it is like 640 resolution, lower than that, I think actually. It looks so good. Can we go in there? Is that a new level? I'm just save spamming this game because there's save points everywhere. So let me go. The story of this game is one of the dragons insulted some guy and he got really offended, so he turned them all into green emeralds. Toasty, I wish Wildfire Toast was here. This is his level. So yeah, that's the story of this game, is this dragon insulted some guy and he got really offended, so he turned all the dragons into green crystal. Right. 2010 was the golden era for TF2. Like I say, I literally haven't played it since around then, man. I literally haven't done anything. I haven't followed it at all, to be honest with you. Your top 3 video game OSTs are Undertale, Deltarune, and Cuphead. Excellent. They all have amazing OSTs. Well, more so for me, Undertale, because I'm not as familiar with Deltarune. I'm a lot more familiar with Undertale, and the soundtrack is amazing. I love Ruins. I love the final boss music. I love the boss theme against the goat mom at the start. And there's it's just like a Megalovania as well, which everyone loves. Yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. Have I got a health bar? Can you die? Can I die? I'm guessing I can. I'm just like laying waste to everything with the fire breath here. It looks better than most N64 games, even running in software render. Yeah. So what I tried to do, Kai, I'm running this at like all native settings, nothing upscaled whatsoever. Okay, there's me. Okay, there's me dead. Where is your health then? Where's that indicated? Also, what's the point of fighting things? Is it just this? Do you just spam the fire button? Is that how you attack? Yeah, I will say I think some PS1 games hold up a bit better than the N64 games. N64 has got like much smoother kind of visuals to it sometimes, but some of the art of these games all holds up really well. For you, it's Chrono Trigger, Castlevania 4, and Cuphead for best soundtracks. Best soundtracks ever for me. Gosh, that's a hard one. I listen to like various soundtracks every day, so that's a really difficult one. So this might be a bit weird and a bit random, but Mirror's Edge and Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I absolutely adore the music in Mirror's Edge. It's like this really beautiful ambient electronica. It's very, very nice music. Where is your health indicated? Is it the dragonfly that's following you? I think it's the dragonfly is an indication of your health. Okay, I see. Yeah, the soundtrack of Mirror's Edge is beautiful. I also love the soundtrack of Hitman Blood Money, which is composed by Jasper Cade, who's one of my favourite composers ever. What on earth is that Halloween monstrosity? Let's save the dragon first, because there should be a save point by here. I also love the soundtrack of Time Splitters. Nasty Nork? Nasty Nork? Is that his name? Nasty Nork? I think I smell a barbecue. He sounds like a more nasally Sonic the Hedgehog. Right, let's proceed. I'm going to save because I don't want to like die again. Yeah, the soundtrack goes quite hard on this game as well, to be honest. Another of my favourite soundtracks ever is The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, composed by Jeremy Soule, and it's absolutely incredible. Jeremy Soule made the soundtrack for Skyrim as well, but I absolutely love the soundtrack of Oblivion specifically. So beautiful. And random trivia, I'll even pause for this. So Jeremy Soule, who made the soundtrack for Oblivion, genuinely, he like nearly died. He had a near-death experience whilst he was working on Oblivion. He was nearly died in a car crash, seriously, and he'd said that had influenced him with the writing of the music. That's why Oblivion's got this such beautiful, tranquil music. And he said he appreciated life more, and that kind of affected the way he wrote music for it. So that's an interesting bit of trivia there. Megalovania is your favorite Undertale track, of course. Sinatra says you like the Mario 64 soundtrack. It is great. I love the sound font. I've messed about with it myself, actually, a few times. Yoshi's Island is better than Mario 64 for the soundtrack. I haven't played Yoshi's Island. I gotta admit that I've never played Yoshi's Island. Maybe I should. Maybe I should see if I can look into that, Kai. Is that me dead? Okay, I thought I was dead then. Apparently not. The combat on this game is basically just spamming the circle button and hoping that it hits things. Return home. We're not done yet, though. We've got some more dragons to save. How many more we got? Oh, there's only one? Is that it? That's it, really? I know you've got those gems to collect. There's 200 gems. Is that it? There's only one dragon on that level. Also, there's one dragon we haven't saved on the home hub. So let's find the one that's on the home. Jeremy Soule did the soundtrack for Secret of Evermore as well. It's his best work. Oh, yeah. I absolutely love Jeremy Soule. His music is like... brings me new life. Can you burn the flowers? You actually can. This game is very, like, impressive, like, visually for its time. Look how expressive Spyro is. He's got so many, like... so many different animations going on. He's got those idle animations. I remember how impressed I was with Conker's Bad Fur Day, because in that game, you have like, you see Conker doing stuff like he pulls a Game Boy Color out of his pocket and starts playing it, or he starts reading a comic book, or he starts playing with a yo-yo, or he starts like drinking a can of soda or something. And that's incredibly impressive for a Nintendo 64 game. To have all those different animations for him, and he's so expressive, and it's so incredibly well done. I just always get impressed when I see these kind of older games that have these really impressive like animations and attention to detail. Like you can singe the flowers, you can burn the flowers with your fire breath. That's really awesome. There's some games now that you can't do that on, like some current modern games you can't do that. His first soundtrack was Secret of Evermore for the Super Nintendo. Do you know what? I haven't played that either. I've got to be honest. I've never played Secret of Evermore. It sounds like an RPG. I'm gonna have to listen to that soundtrack. Also, this is the world hub, like the open, like the main hub to go to the levels. It feels like a actual level though. Yoshi's Island is great. Yeah, I'd have to play it. Marco the Balloonist. Why doesn't he have a voice act? Why doesn't he have any voice acting? If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use the balloon to fly to a new world. So we got to rescue some more. So how many have we rescued so far then? 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Romeo, Romeo. I don't know, the head to toe skip to the beat. I mixed together like 2.5 different songs there. Marine Corps, One Hell of a Time. The bootleg boogie. Oh yeah, the music. Yeah, for Cuphead. Yeah. The soundtrack of Cuphead is remarkable. It's absolutely astonishing. It's also your most successful video. You're ranked number 1. Do you know what? I did see your video on that actually from a long time ago. Because I was looking through your channel for your older stuff. I don't remember any of the soundtrack though, so I'll have to re-listen. That's really cool that Jeremy Soule did that. He is amazing. He's one of my... So Jesper Keed and Jeremy Soule are 2 of my favorite composers ever. So Jesper Keed, he made the soundtrack for Assassin's Creed. He made the soundtrack for Hitman. He made the soundtrack for Borderlands. He made the soundtrack for Kane and Lynch Dead Men as well, which is a game no one likes except for me and like 2 other people. And that's got an amazing soundtrack as well, so... Secrets of Evermore. Yeah, Secrets of Evermore. Right, let's go and find another level hub. That's what we gotta do, find another level hub. Let's do it. So we got plenty of places to go. We need to rescue 2 more dragons, right? To unlock the next bit. I keep going back down there. Why do I keep doing that? I wonder what the remaster is like, because I'm playing this now, and it plays reasonably well. Obviously, the controls are a little bit clunky. Oh, there's a dragon there. So there's 9 dragons we've saved. Thomas.
Hey, Spyro. Press the...
Hey, Spyro! Yes. Don't be afraid. Press the glide... Press the X button twice to glide.
That
Right. We gotta save one more, people. One more dragon. Where's the hub? Where's the doorway then? So you jump and then you do that. I like the fact you told me that now. I had to figure that out the hard way, I suppose. Let's go up here. I'm not sure what all the gems are for. I'm sure they do have a purpose. Town Square. Let's go to town. Let's move it. Entering Town Square. We should do some shopping, right? Hans Zimmer is your favourite? Austin Wintory, then Jeremy Soule. Oh, Hans Zimmer as well, of course. Do you know what's weird? Hans Zimmer made the soundtrack for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is horrible, but I actually like the music in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, though. I like the soundtrack, at least. Because Hans Zimmer did it. This game has some odd voice acting. I know. It sounds like me. They sound posh like me. They're like,
Ambrosia, Spyro, you must save the dragons.
rescued Niels. I am Niels.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin
Same guy, innit?
by gliding to that
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro.
L2
Sounds like me.
R2 buttons.
My posh voice, like. Okay, we've saved 10 dragons. So we can carry on now, but what I'd want to do first is have another look around before we carry on. Alrighty? Alrighty. Do you know what? I'm also streaming this to Twitch, by the way. I think if I go on here, there is one person watching on Twitch. Hello, whoever's watching on Twitch. Hello. Jose Roby, welcome back to you. Hello. Says, you haven't caught up to any of the streams for months. Hello. Not a problem at all. Not a problem. It's good that you're here now. That's the key thing, right? Do you know what is interesting, though, Jose? I do like going back and looking at my old streams, because I've said so many things. We've talked about so many different games. We've played so many different games. I like to just go back and watch the VODs back sometimes, you know what I mean? Just go back and have a look at all the things we played. A game that's very important to me is... It's just like... Okay. Is Castlevania Bloodlines. Because Castlevania Bloodlines was the first game that I ever streamed in my entire life. I just missed that jump. That wasn't very good, was it? Because I wasn't concentrating. The first game I ever streamed ever was Castlevania Bloodlines. And what a fantastic game it is. And at the time, I had really bad internet, so I had to stream at a really low bit rate, an extremely low bit rate. But it didn't matter because it was Castlevania, so it looked fine on the stream. Right, let's not mess this jump up this time. The Last Samurai and Dune, your favourite works of... The Last Samurai gives me the big sad. It upsets me. The ending, man. Like, the end part. With the minigun. I say no spoilers. That's kind of a spoiler.
Did you know?
I've already been told that.
You get your biggest clouds by pressing jump at the top of your jump. Yes.
The ending of The Last Samurai is really sad, man. Tom Cruise is great in that movie. You sound like Dumbledore when you try Spyro. Sound like Dumbledore. Amazing. I sound like Dumbledore anyway. I'm like,
Hello, Harry. Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
you mainly watched Cuphead? Do you know what? It's been a while since I've gone back to Cuphead. I was all on the Cuphead content. I did go back and like a couple of weeks ago where I'd modded it with my horrendously cursed mods there. So there's Luke hiding in the background, the cheeky mayor. Hello, Luke. How's it going, man? As Luke is, from what I understand, you're actually currently streaming. I'm so sorry I can't watch your stream right now. I can't multitask because I'm a man. Then I've got like 2 brain cells, and I use one of them to play Spyro. The other one keeps me going. What are your thoughts on the new Indiana Jones? That is a very interesting question. That is a very interesting question because everyone seems to hate it. I saw it. I actually didn't think it was that bad. I actually liked.
Did you see a man dressed in blue? He's a thief!
You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run!
Run!
Why did that wheeze go so well with it? The woo! That guy's like... A guy dressed in blue apparently stole a dragon egg? What? So... Cutmaster says, you changed your profile picture to the funny bone man? That's the song? Oh yes, of course. Everyone likes Sans and the other one. from Undertale. The Skeleton Brothers. Return home. How many? We got one more dragon to find. Let's find the one more dragon. Luke, this is, you think you're done with Twitch in general? What do you mean by that, Luke? What do you mean by that? Sorry. Because I know they've got a lot of dodgy policies recently that kind of suck. Who says you completely agree it was fine? I don't understand why everyone hates the Dial of Destiny so much. It's honestly not that bad. It just feels like a very... Don't go in the water. Dial of Destiny, it feels like a very typical Indiana Jones film. It's a very... It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a very standard Indiana Jones movie. And you have to take into account, Harrison Ford, this guy is 80 years old. Like, give the guy a break, you know what I mean? Give this man a break. He's 80 years old. How'd you get up there? I think you got a glide over there, have you? Maybe, can we jump on this? I got a few more things I need to read there. I'll catch up with what Jose said there, but first of all, Luke says, not even trying to trauma dump the stream, you've had enough. Well, man, let's talk about it. We're all here to support each other and chat to each other. What's gone on with Twitch, man? Let me know. Tell me just now what's happened with Twitch. Because I'm sorry to hear that it's getting you down, because I know you want to stream there, man. I know you want to stream and do stuff, you know. He says, what are your favourite YouTubers? So I watch Critical, you know, Moist Critical. Everyone likes him. I watch Kaifish, absolute Giga Chad. He's one of my favourite YouTubers. What else YouTubers I watch? I watch Anthony Fantano, the music reviewer. I don't know how to get up there, actually. There's probably an easy way. You know what, for now I'll leave it, because we can carry on anyway. Let's just leave the level. We maybe come back to it if we do need to get that dragon. We're not going for a 100% run here. I like Anthony Fantano. I like Angry Video Game Nerd, but who doesn't? I like Critical Nobody, I like as well. So a couple of people who do really, really good like game reviews of retro games. I like a lot of them. Like Cad Icarus as well. How on earth did I forget Cad Icarus? I love Caddy as well. Do you know Cad Icarus? He actually he needs to like be careful. He like hospitalized himself because he was working so hard on his videos. Because his videos are like an hour long, extremely well edited, lots and lots of detail, lots of video footage, and he like hurt himself because he was working so hard on videos, and everyone was like, Caddy, man, calm it down. Your health is more important than your videos. You make excellent videos, but calm it down. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna do something. Gaming Historian, yeah. I used to watch Slope's Game Room as well, but they just kind of stopped forever. That guy has a gem. I want it. Give me the gem. I want your gems. Apparently, they said there was a blue guy running around. Do you like Game Grumps? I used to watch Game Grumps. I like the bands, like Ninja Sex Party and wherever they're called, yeah, like that. That's the name of the band. I'm not being weird. That's the name of the band, Ninja Sex Party. I like the band and I like the stuff. Remember the test stream that went well? Well, now you're having encoded overload again. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. If it's in relation to your laptop or the internet or Twitch itself. Well, man, like I say, don't let it dishearten you. You can come back to it again, Luke. You can come back to it again. You watch YouTubers that make custom Minecraft OST tracks? Nice. Do you know what the thing is? I've got nothing against Minecraft. I just haven't really played it in a long time. I actually played the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. Come on, Marco the Balloonist, let's go. Well done, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence, Marco the Balloon Man, or Balloonist. Dipster Man, how you doing? What's up, Dipster? I'm pretty good. I hope you're doing good as well, man. We are talking about YouTubers and also Spyro the Dragon. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Yes, that's why I'm here. Why else do you think I'm here? To chit-chat. Tracy Smith says, are you playing the game on GameCube? First of all, hello, Tracy. Secondly, no, this is the PlayStation 1, which is quite a bit further back than the GameCube. This predates the GameCube by about 10 years, I think. Okay, the music is a lot more aggressive on this level. So, yeah, this is the PlayStation 1. What's interesting to me is a lot of my viewers might not be very familiar with the PS1, which I find quite interesting, coming from a different kind of era to me. You're not old like me and Luke and Kai. But this is the PlayStation.
Collect treasure, got it.
So it's probably a good idea to collect more of those gems. We'll probably need them. This game is very generous with the save spots, huh? I should be using the charge attack more. The stream was fine last night, but you don't understand why it's happening. Like I say, man, don't let it get to you. Always come back to it again. And if it does happen again, you just tackle it as it comes. You know, I've had technical issues as well. It happened actually last stream, if you guys remember. I had technical issues with the stream where it was stuttering really badly and it kept like freezing up and it was out of sync. Happens to all of us, man. It happens to me, literally, all the time. Tipster man, happy birthday. I'm not going to sing happy birthday because I'm not going to subject anyone to that torture. But happy birthday, Tipster man. I'm hoping that this stream is an adequate present for you. Spyro the Dragon for the PlayStation 1. This really old game from like 20 years ago. I hope this is an adequate gift for you. What? How do you get your health back for the Dragonfly then? Dry Canyon. Yeehaw. We'll probably go that way. Are there any dragons on this overworld? Yeah, there's 2 more on this overworld, the Peacekeepers. Okay. So basically, so what you're doing in this game is you're rescuing the dragons. You go and see the Balloon Man, and then the Balloon Man will take you to the next map. And then you rescue more dragons, you do it all over again. Okay. Here's a random thing. I can't believe it took me this long to bring this up. I really love the 3D UI on the pause menu. Like all of the elements are 3D, like the textures are actual 3D models. It's really cool. When I was in uni, I'd made a game. I made a first-person western, like a cowboy game, which was called it was called The Game with No Name, a Detective Western. And it was a game where you go around. I'll maybe show you guys at some point if I can get footage of my old game. I made it in Unreal Engine 4 when I was in uni, and I really liked how this game used like 3D models as like the HUD, and I took inspiration from it and I had it so when you pick up items and stuff, it's like a 3D object on the UI. Just a random bit of trivia there for you. I don't know even know why I told you all that. His production quality is insane. There's a channel the guy literally worked his ass off for his videos, and it's Shmup Master. Do you know as well? Oh, there's an Australian guy called Square-Eyed Jack, right? Square-Eyed Jack is another YouTuber I really like, right? The quality of his videos is insane. I'll actually post Square-Eyed Jack later. Do remind me if I forget, right? We've got Cliff Town as well, right? Square-Eyed Jack is the most underrated channel that makes long videos ever because his production quality is insane, and he hasn't got that many subscribers, which is wild to me. What happened to me playing Epic Mickey? It's still on my list. I will still play Epic Mickey. I was supposed to after the whole stuff with like Bendy and the Ink Machine and all that as well. A lot of people had said about that. So how many do we need to go to Gosnold the Balloonist? The Magic Crafters world is far away and very dangerous. Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen treasures, I'll show it to you. Stay here. 1,200 treasure? Have I only got 37 treasure? No, it can't be. Or do you lose it if you get hit or something? You gotta get 1,000 treasure, seriously? That's a lot, isn't it? Let's save it a minute. Let's go and do some of these levels. It's weird that the overworld is technically a level as well. Alright. Ice Cavern. There's plenty of stuff. We've gone past a lot of things there. Yoda says, have you played any Paradox games such as Hoi 4 or UE4? EU4? I haven't. Oh, Europa 4 are you talking about? Is it Europa it's called? What was the game I played? It's I don't think it's Paradox, but it's a game called Tropico. Tropico is amazing. I did play that a while ago. This game's weirdly more chill than Super Mario 64. It's more kind of flat. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like flat, like level design, kind of. Because Mario 64 is very focused on these big vertical kind of levels where you're jumping up off walls and stuff. Your wizard bread. Was that supposed to say you're a wizard, Bread? And then I'm supposed to go, I'm a what? Here we go. Hearts of Iron and Europa. Yeah, Europa, I know of it. I've not played it, I know it though.
Wait until you grow
And Hearts of Iron he was referring to, yeah. I haven't played Hearts of Iron, no.
large enemies.
It's like a strategy game. Is it like an RTS, like strategy game kind of thing? I used to play Command and Conquer, and I used to play Age of Empires and stuff like that for those more strategy games kind of stuff. I think Hearts of Iron's some sort of strategy game anyway. This game would be kind of chill to, I suppose it is now because you're watching the stream. It feels like this game would be chill to have on in the background just to watch it. I'm sure it gets difficult in some spot, but right now it's very kind of just chill. I think if you die or take damage, you lose the treasures you pick up. We need like 1,000 odd, he said, apparently. 1,200 treasures or something, he said. That's mental. Like I say, I think if you take damage, you lose them, so. Right, Hearts of Iron, I see, yes. I've not played Hearts of Iron, no.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor.
Some big Norks.
Ice cave, armor can
This game, was it made by a British developer? It's gotta have been with some of these voices and some of these things that they're saying. So the objective to go to the next world is not to rescue the dragons. It's actually this time to get, 1,200 bits of treasure, which are these gems. That's what these gems are for, I'm guessing then. Pick up 1,000 odd. Is that, you think that's enough? So if we go to inventory, that's the total that we've got, I see. So in total, we've got 551. Okay. We'll see what we can collect. I think it's that thing where you don't have to get everything, but if you wanted to go for a 100% completion run, obviously you'd collect everything, but it's to the point where you don't need... That is a really weird texture. Now that, even like, that texture is actually broken. It's supposed to be, if you look at this, you see the bottom, the grid on the bottom, like the metal grid at the bottom, right? Isn't it supposed to be like that, but there as well? That's like weirdly warped around. That texture wrap is broken. So that's my inner game dev coming out. We had some broken textures when we were working on games in uni as well, so I can't say much. Have you finished Pizza Tower? Because you recall me playing it. I have indeed. I've finished Pizza Tower. And what I do now when I play Pizza Tower is I just go back and play random bits, random levels. I run it with mods as well. This is something that is really good for keeping games alive, and I'm sure that Kai would agree with this. I know you don't run mods so much, Koi, but if a game is kind of getting stale, what you can do is get some mods installed. Like Star Wars you can't open this. Star Wars Battlefront 2 was fun with mods installed, and Cuphead is hilarious with mods installed, especially the stuff I make. And oh, stop gliding, slow down. He went way further than I planned. And Pizza Tower is really fun to mod as well. Like with the Pepina mod and the Mario mod that Freddy did. He did an excellent job. How do you stop? Like stop look. So yeah, we finished it there. Tracy Smith says, "Re-what? Azip." What? Oh, Pizza Tower, I see. Pizza Tower spelled backwards, I see. Rhino Rash, hello, good sir. How are you doing, man? Interesting that you're here, because I'm sure that you as well are very familiar with this game. You're one of these retro guys as well, so you've got to be very familiar with this game. Welcome in, Rhino Rash. How you doing? Kaiba service for Battlefront 2. Yeah, I love modding and just making an absolute mess of Battlefront 2. For those who didn't see a while ago, I put Freddy Krueger in the game. I put Predator from the Predator movies, and Alien. I put Alien as well, Alien and Predator in the movie. I put, what else did I put in the game? Some ridiculous things, like I put Indiana Jones as Han Solo in the game, and all stupid stuff like that. I really love ridiculous mods. Also, thank you for releasing me. There's also Kermit the Frog as Kylo Ren. Kermit Ren. I love those really, really stupid mods. They're really, really fun to mess about with. You used to play with mods all the time. Managing mods becomes a pain. Quake 2 was the first game you got into modding. First game I modded in my entire life was Oblivion, actually. I spoke about Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion earlier. And Oblivion was the first game I ever modded. And it's quite funny because I tried making my own mod, but it was really complicated to do, especially like even though Oblivion comes with like a mod kit that you can to help you, I managed to make it so that there's a chest that I put down in the middle of nowhere that you can just go and pick up. That was all I managed to do. I think I made this my own little random shop as well though, which is quite cool. I would jump up there, but I'll probably fall to my demise. You beat this a few times, and the remake. So I spoke about the remake earlier of this. I haven't played the remake of Spyro. I've only played the original one, and it's been about 15 years since I played this game, so this is all like basically fresh to me. I never owned this game. I actually played it over my friend's house when I was like in primary school. So that's going back some. Yeah, with Quake 2. Do you know what? I've played Quake 1 more than I've played Quake 2, I would say. I haven't played a lot of Quake 2, but that's another amazing soundtrack, Quake 2. Oh, we screwed that up, didn't we? Let's go down here. We got to get 1,200 gems to get to the next level. You haven't played Battlefront 2 in a while. Last time you played it was in May because of the event. Yeah, Battlefront 2 is fantastic. I love Star Wars Battlefront 2. I just wish that EA and DICE had made it the way it is now. If they had done that in the first place. Oh, I don't know why they didn't. Let's leave this level and have a look at another one. We can get some more gems. How many gems did we get? Oop, inventory. So let's go back. I missed a bit of chat there. I'll go back. Jose says, you've not installed any mods because it lights your computer on fire. Well, me and Kaifish have got god tier computers, so it's fine for us. I don't know if Furious has an amazing computer. You might do, Furious. I don't know. What is your computer spec out of curiosity? We only got 214 out of 400. There's a lot more treasure on this level, but how much? We were on 670. Not bad. Let's go to a different level. Let's go and have a look. Jose says, gotta go, have fun. Not a problem at all, Jose. Thank you for hopping in, dude. I appreciate it. Super appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay. That was the ice cavern. Let's try another level. And we got to get 1,200 gems. We're on 670. Decent start. It's a decent start, isn't it? You saw a mod that mods Peppino into fake Peppino? Oh, that would be interesting to play, actually. I might have to have a look at that. Oh, you get gems by killing these dudes as well? Just charge into them, absolutely headbutt them into oblivion. Look at that. Muller lighted them. You need yourself one of those? Oh, a gaming PC? Rhino Rash, are you saying? Furious there says you've got an i7 10th gen and an RTX 2080. Yeah, you've got a pretty good computer there. That's a pretty... I'm surprised I haven't asked you about this before, Furious. I talk to Kai about this all the time, about like PC specs and stuff, because we're massive nerds for that stuff. We love PCs, we love computer hardware and stuff. I'm surprised I haven't spoke to you about this before. So you've got a 2080 Super. That is a pretty damn good card. It's pretty good. I've got an 3070, which is very, very good. But it's weird that the 3060 has more VRAM than the 3070 does. But it's doesn't perform as well, but it has more VRAM. Let's do Clifftown. Let's go. Yeah, so I've got a 3070 and a Ryzen 5 5600X. So yeah, we're all rocking pretty good computers here, those who are into the computer gaming. 2080 Super is a nice card. You saw a Pizza Tower mod that has infinite laps. I think Furious has played it. Yeah, Furious has played it. If you want to see some incredible Pizza Tower content, watch Furious. That's another one of my favorite YouTubers. Furious as well. Should have mentioned him earlier. I've watched your streams, Furious, for Pizza Tower stuff. You are insane. Actually insane at Pizza Tower. I don't know how you do it, man. Can you jump in the fire? Will it hurt me? The music's weird on this level, isn't it? Can I jump in the pot? Apparently not. But you can heat it up with my dragon breath. This game is very weird compared to the other Spyro games that I've seen, because I don't think it plays like this. You used to laugh so much at the mooning enemies at the tents. Oh yeah, you can still laugh at them now. It's okay. Kai says laughs in 3080 Ti. Oh yeah, get Kai, get Giga Chad Sigma Kai with his 3080 Ti. The 3070 is pretty good. It would be nice if it had more VRAM, I'll say, because it has 8 gig of VRAM. I think the 3080's got like 12 gigs of VRAM, maybe more than that. The 3060 has got 12 gigs of VRAM. But it doesn't perform as well as the 3070. Also, I recently, I think I said to you about it earlier, Kai, I have upgraded my RAM as well. Dedicated WAM. 10 points to Gryffindor, if you know that reference. Dedicated WAM. I updated my RAM from 16 gig to 32 gig. And I tried out Hogwarts Legacy with 32 gigabytes of RAM, right? And it runs way, way better. There's a lot less stuttering. That is a RAM-hungry game. And I'm just kind of thinking for the future, a lot of games might be quite RAM heavy, or VRAM heavy as well. I missed something that I was going to read. Hang on, sorry about this, I'm going to look at the chat. I missed something that someone said. What Rhino Rash said and what Luke had said. So Reignited Trilogy is really good, Luke said. So I need to play the Reignited Trilogy, Luke. I really need to have a look. Because I've just played the original here. Rhino Rash said you wouldn't believe what's getting a spiritual successor. Are you... Actually, I don't know. But what I will say, Rhino Rash, did you hear about Gex is getting a PC release for some reason? I am definitely going to be streaming that. I used to play Gex, Deep Cover Gecko, when I was a kid. We spoke about this the other day when Tanya was here. She's not here at the moment, but we spoke about this in stream the other day. Gex, Undercover Gecko, and whatever, for like PS1. I used to play them as a kid as well. Who's going to buy the 4090? A guy in my work. There's a dude in my work who has the 4090. And I was like, what? He said, no, I went full ham for it. I was like, you're crazy, man. And very rich. Like, he can afford... I think... My PC case is really nice, but I think it's not really designed for like a 4090. The temps would be quite bad, I think. It would be very, very, very hot in my computer case. The 4090 would run at like 85 degrees in my case, so I'd have to get a new computer case if I did want a 4090. Your friend offered or you've probably seen Offro has one. Like I say, yeah, my friend in work's got one, got a 4090. Oh my word! I need to go hit off the map then. I get absolutely rinsed for that enemy there. And I said to him, that's funny. That's what I said to him. Is like, you are very rich, richer than me, that's for sure. I mean, I probably could have, if I went into my life savings, I could afford a 4090, but I don't think I'm going to do so. I like the 3070. It's a really, really good card. Like I say, the only real drawback is it has 8 gig of RAM, and but now that I have more system RAM, that helps it along a bit, but it still is lacking in that VRAM a little. You saw that and you didn't see it coming. Yeah, why is Gex getting a re-release? That's so random. That's so weird. Why Gex out of nowhere? Freddy, who was here earlier, he said about he was working on some animation stuff. I've said about it before, most of you know, but the banner at the bottom of the screen that you see where it says BreadsplayLIVE, Freddy actually made that. He did a really awesome job with it, and I'm really appreciative of him for doing that. And it looks awesome. So Freddy does a lot of cool stuff with animation and pixel art as well.
What's on the other side of that river?
Tracy says you're going to head out. Well, thanks for hopping in, Tracy. I appreciate it. I appreciate this game's kind of more... This game's weirdly more chill and just kind of laid back, isn't it? 3070 is a fantastic card. It is. It's really great. It does well with DLSS. Yeah. So, running with DLSS is definitely good for some current games as well. You still run at really, really high frames with it. The only thing is, though, I think it's because of the 8 gig of VRAM that in games like Hogwarts Legacy, some areas have these big FPS drops sometimes. But like I say, I think that's due to the lack of VRAM there. Just laying waste to this village here. Well, it's like a war going on. They're firing cannons at each other. Fire the cannons! This bit is weirdly quite a grind, because you've got to basically grind to collect 1,200 gems so you can get to the next level. This is a bit of a grind. Just kill everything in your path. Yeah, I'll stick with the 3070 for quite a while, I think. Remember what you'd said as well, Kai. I remember you said before, and I probably will. You said to skip the 40 series. Probably best to do so, and then get a 50 series card, which will be even more hell on my computer, on the case, but get a 50 series card when they drop. Currently, the RTX 4090 is the greatest card that exists on this earth. And even though it's amazing, obviously, it was overkill for most people. No, you don't need a 4090. Do you know what I mean? You don't need one to run games. Right, let's go over here. Please don't go in the purple sludge, because that would cause death and anguish. You know what's quite good, by the way? Quite a few people turned up for this stream, which I wasn't surprised. So I was surprised at because of the fact that it's a PS1 Spyro game. So thanks to all of you for hopping in. I appreciate it. So I understand that a lot of you guys want to see stuff like Pizza Tower. A lot of you guys still want to see stuff like Cuphead. There's still the Cuphead faithful out there, and I see you and I hear you. I don't play Cuphead as much. Oh my days, Tanya's here. Interesting that Tanya's here saying about this. So last time she'd said about, first of all, welcome Tanya, hello. She said about Gex, we were just talking about Gex, Tanya, that the Gex trilogy is coming to PC. I'm definitely going to be getting it, definitely going to be streaming it, and I'm looking forward to that. So the Gex, the 3 PS1 games, I don't know if it's a remaster or what, or if they're just going to kind of like upscale it and have like PC features, like nice kind of mouse and keyboard support and things like that. Kai says 4000 series is the start of a new chapter. Never buy the first wave. Absolutely, Kai. So when I got the 3070, I didn't get it until like 2 years after. I was quite late to the party on that one. But now because we're so early to the party with the 4000 series, I'm not going to jump in. I'm going to just skip this generation. Even though the 4090 is insanely powerful, it's ridiculous. Like the 4090 can run... Wow, that guy is a crazed madman who just ran at me. The 4090 can run games in 4K at like 100 FPS, which is ridiculous. So it's very powerful, but is it worth $2,000? Probably not. You can build an entire computer for that. Tiny says, you just got home from work and Gex. Yes, absolutely, absolutely Gex. Like I say, we were discussing it the other day in stream, Tanya, and hope you had a good day in work, by the way, Tanya. I had a kind of a chill day in work. I was working from home today, which was nice. I'm in the office most of the week, but I work from home twice a week. Mondays and Fridays I work from home, but I'm in the office the rest of the week. And then, sorry a second. If Gex were to get a new game, you wonder if he'd be belt out TV references, since TV is kind of... No one watches TV anymore, except for my mother. She watches like Poblycum and Downton Abbey and what have you. And whilst my mum watches like Midsummer Murders and stuff, very, very, very British television. Some of you will have no idea what I'm talking about. I appreciate that you won't, you might not know what I'm referring to. That guy is crazy, and I get absolutely rinsed by that, aren't I? Jeez Louise on a plate. Right, can you just burn him? Fire? Okay, I guess you just gotta jump out of his way, I guess. Brad, stream Gex next time. Do you know what? I'd love to. That's such a phenomenal request. But do you know what the interesting thing is, Luke? I'm interested to see... Well, so jump out of the way of those guys who run at you. I'm interested to see what Gex on PC is going to be, because it sounds like they're just ports. It sounds like they're not a remaster. It's a port, and it's probably been upscaled and probably runs at like 60 FPS or whatever. But it's not a remake, I don't think. So I'm very interested about that. Also, is that your health, those things I was picking up then? Those guys running at you are so annoying. Jeez Louise. These like cooking mama people are annoying as well. Jump out, oh my word. What I was saying about earlier, so Tanya, we were talking about this earlier as well, the art style of this game is so good. This game is beautiful. Even though it's like 640p resolution, probably lower than that. But it looks so good. Like it's held up really well in terms of its visuals.
So cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over
This guy thinks he's so cool.
All the voice acting was like so British, and now it's gone like New Jersey. New Jersey. That's my awful New Jersey accent. Right, we'll proceed. Give me a second. Alright, proceed. Proceed! Stream Gex. So yeah, that's an interesting one that you say Gex, Luke, because I want to see what the PC port or whatever it is that they're going to be doing of it. Ooh. He's swinging his stick around. He's got sandals on. Ooh, okay. Burned his bum. Have some of that, mate. You guess streaming show references would work? They'd have to do like... You mean like popular TV shows like Game of Thrones and stuff? Well, not so much Game of Thrones anymore, but... It was okay, middle of the road, not thrilling or rough. I'm glad it went well though, Tanya. I'm glad it was okay. Like for me, today was moderately chill, I guess. For the most part. You have to hit him in the back, don't you? When he spins around. Wait for him to spin. Come on, spin around. You spin me right round like a roller coaster. Does that song actually make sense? You know the song, hang on. You know the song, you spin me right round, baby, round like a roller coaster. Do roller coasters spin though? Do you know what I mean? Like, unless maybe he might be referring to the teacups, right? Because those cups spin around. But do roller coasters tend to like spin though? They're on rails and they kind of dip and weave and go. You know, roller coasters don't spin, do they? Just some food for thought. Very appealing. Well, Tanya, I'm glad that you're liking your work as well. It's always good to like your work. I do, for the most part. Right. I'm afraid I'm going to die before I manage to hit him. Oh, we got him. Oh, is he dead? Finally. Get all the gems. Pick them all up, because we need them. We need 1,200. Whew. Do you know what a PS1 game that I played a lot is? And some of you might be familiar with it. It is a bit more obscure though. Tai Chi, Taifu, Wrath of the Tiger. That game was awesome. It's like Kung Fu Panda before Kung Fu Panda has even existed. I think it's called Tai Chi, Wrath of the Tiger. That game was awesome. Returning home. I like the loading screens on this. Like how it's got this like faux flight. Ooh, we got 1,089. We're almost there. Why is that called? Oh, Dr. Shemp. I guess that was the boss we just fought, I guess. Right, so let's do another level, and then we'll have enough to get 1,200 and go on to the next world. Okay? Okay, then. What haven't we done yet, then? We did Cliff Town, didn't we? We did the Ice Cavern. Actually, did we do Cliff Town? I don't think we did. No, we've been in there. Let's see if there's another level we can... Oh, no, don't quit the game, no. See if there's another level for us to do. You know that song from a very notorious site? Oh, gosh. I don't know if it's safe to say what site. Thank you for the Tom Cruise there, Luke. I love it. Speaking of Tom Cruise, speaking of Thomas Cruise, Mission Impossible. I want to see Mission Impossible, I do. The new one. The new Mission Impossible. Was just one guy on the phone looking for an argument, but as a GP receptionist, you get worse. So, bit different to use, but I used to work... I've talked to you guys about this before. I used to work at a call center for Sky. And a lot of the time, when you work at a call center or Sky, with Sky, whatever, you get people calling up who blame you for all their problems. Like, everything that's wrong in their life is your fault. Do you know what I mean? There's like... Dry Canyon. We didn't go on Dry Canyon, did we? No, we haven't been in there. Let's go in here then. Let's go in there then. Used to have people calling up and being like, oh, my bills are so high. Look at my bills. It's all your fault. And they kind of rib you for it. Cutmaster says, bye. Love your videos, Brad. Thank you, Cutmaster. You've been a loyalist of the Bradman channel for like 2 years now. So thank you, Cutmaster. I'm glad you enjoy the videos and the streams. I'll catch you in the next one if you're heading off. I appreciate you hopping in, dude. Thank you. Very NSFW. Oh, I shouldn't talk about that one then. That website, Rhino Rash. I got a few guesses as to what it might be, though. What is that? Oh, okay. So we've almost got enough gems. Okay. Once we've completed this level, we should have the required 1,200 gems. Boom. Oh, you can just absolutely rinse them with the charge attack. Wrath of the Tiger, yeah, you know it, that's it, yeah. Isn't it awesome? It's so good. That's another game I should stream. So Luke said Gex, which I am keen to, but I'm also... the thing with that one is, I wonder what the PC re-release will be like. From what I understand, Gex on PC will be a port, not a remake or a remaster. But I could be wrong about that. We don't have enough information yet. Conan, his name's Conan.
For releasing me.
His name's Conan, and he sounds like an old granny from 1973 in Northern England.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, Wrath of the Tiger's awesome. And I should have a look at that at some point. Don't fall in the purple goo, because you die instantly if you go in there. Oh, okay. What are these things we're killing? These random, like, these guys? Like these soldiers. Is that a pelican? Don't know what's going on. Oh, that's bird. He's coming at me like a shark with knees. I don't like that. Ooh, that'd do it. Am I still alive? Well, obviously, because I'm running around, but... Oh, he burn his feathers off. Have some of that, son. Like some of that, didn't you? Have a look at that. Didn't realise it was that long. I think it's well, I say 2 years, maybe a year and a bit. Maybe not 2 years, a year and a bit though, which is impressive. I appreciate you hopping in, Cupmaster. I'll catch you in the next one, yeah? Right. I will play Cuphead again at some point, by the way. It's just kind of... I played Cuphead for so long. I played Cuphead every single week for like 2 years, man. And I got kind of burned out on it. As much as I love Cuphead and as much as Cuphead means to me, you know, like a record, baby. That's it. Not like a roller coaster. Why did I think it was like a roller coaster? What song am I thinking of that talks about a roller coaster? Renewed the subscription also. Luke, thank you so much, Luke. Awesome, awesome stuff. What an absolute giga Chad Luke is there. Gonna say as well, big shout out to Luke. We spoke about it a little bit earlier, but shout out to Luke as well. He's going back to streaming. I'm dead. Luke had mentioned earlier about some technical difficulties with the streaming. And what I say to you with that, Luke, is don't worry and don't panic about the technical issues that you've had with your stream. I get them as well. Like I said, literally the other week, I was getting horrible stuttering when people were trying to watch the stream. It happens to all of us. Don't let it get you down. You'll get past it. You'll be able to stream again. Everything will be a-okay. Just don't give up with it. Like I say, I've had horrendous technical issues. I've had it where everything's gone wrong, but I'm still here now, right? I'm still streaming now. I didn't let it stop me. I'm still going. Pony, right. So, I wonder if we've got 1,200 now to go to the next world. I guess we'll find out. That's gotta be, because that's 195 we picked up there. Here we go. Hey! 1,284. So now we can go on to the next level. I keep forgetting where the balloon guy is. You gotta go talk to the balloon guy. And then he'll fly you to the next world. Let's save the game. Definitely save it. Press the button, Quasimodo. Save it. Was there a game of Hunchback of Notre Dame? I bet there is some obscure Sega game. You'd be surprised how many people don't know that there's actually a Sega game of Pinocchio. I've played it. I played it on my channel, actually, like 2.5 years, nearly 3 years ago. Honestly, man, you just had enough of Twitch. It's no wonder they moved to Kick or here. Yeah, well, the thing is, when you say you had enough of Twitch, are you referring to the... What about it have you had enough of? Do you mean because of the technical issues you've had, or do you mean because Twitch and their policies? Which do you mean? Oh yeah, Tanya's here, of course. So we got all the dream team here, the squad are here. Why are these soldiers fighting? By the way, it's so weird. Everything about Twitch. There's the balloon guy. I don't like some of their policies. They can be like trash talking Twitch whilst I'm also streaming there. But yeah, with that stuff, some of the kind of anti-consumer stuff they've done. I'm gonna pour myself a drink a second, just a minute, guys. I got Lipton iced tea, and it's the peach flavour. Lipton iced tea. I realise it's taken me this long to even realise the fact that the music is like this. It's because it's supposed to be like a war. It's like a battlefield, isn't it? Gosnold the balloonist. Let's go. Nice job, Spyro. One day you might become a real dragon. Wow! So insulting. The first guy says to you, I didn't think you could do it. And this guy is like, one day you might become a real dragon. This guy is a douchebag. Hop aboard, all aboard the toxic Toast. Spiral from Skywalkers. Hello, so Toast. Because you're here now, right? You missed your level. There was a level on here called Toasty. The level was called Toasty. You missed it. All aboard the toxic gossip train. Am I gonna get a copyright strike from Colleen because I sang her song? You kind of trash talk on Twitch recently. Not a good idea. Oh, wherever. I focus on my YouTube channel anyway. Furious says, Every time you say, I'm always scared, Furious. I wonder what you mean. You're like, thinking face. Okay, we're in the clouds. It looks like some sort of sky, mountains world now. Okay. But welcome, Toast. What? Is that me dead already? What? On the overworld as well. It's so weird that the overworld, so if we go on the pause menu, it says where it says home. The home is like the hub level where you go to the other levels. But the home or the main hub level is technically a level as well. I wonder what you'll need to go to the next world on this from this level, right? That's a beginner's trap there, isn't it? Look at that. How was I supposed to know that? It looks like the ground. Do you see what I mean? It doesn't even look like a gap, a hole in it. That's a beginner's trap and a half there, isn't it? Where's that guy going? What is that guy? Can you just charge him? I suppose you can charge into things instead of... Ow, ow, ow. That's the weirdest sound bite ever. Spiral from Skywalkers. What's the thing called? Skylanders, isn't it? Someone was talking about Skylanders earlier as well. Rhino Rash there says, did you know the reason Spyro can't swim in the first game is due to time restraints? That's the same reason, Rhino Rash, why you can't swim in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Rockstar had said that the reason you can't swim in Vice City is for two reasons. Number one, they didn't really have time to like develop like swimming physics and animations and stuff, but also they didn't have time to like make missions that would require you to do it. Like missions that would require you to be able to swim or need to swim, so it would have been a waste of development time. San Andreas does have missions that feature swimming, and it does have a reason to go in water in San Andreas, so that's why you can actually swim in that game, because they actually developed the swimming gameplay mechanics for that. Can't believe I missed the toxic the toast level. The toxic bread bin train. Gosh, I hope not. I hope there's no toxicity on the bread bin train. The bread bin train is pure. When it comes to like YouTubers getting involved in like scandals or drama or whatever, dramas I've been involved in have been so small and insignificant, have been so tiny that, and I've dealt with them so quickly that they're not even that worthy of note. There was this kid a long while ago, you know, I can talk about this, it's fine, who copyright struck my channel because he'd uploaded a piece of music from Cuphead in the DLC. And I had also uploaded this music, and he accused me of copyright theft of his video. And I said, well, first of all, you don't own the music from Cuphead, so how on earth, to start with, could it be a copyright of your content? It's not your content, it's Studio MDHR's content, it's their music. They gave permission for people to upload content from Cuphead to promote the game, like the music and promotional videos and stuff, so I had done that. And this guy, this stupid kid who'd also uploaded the Cuphead music, and he put a strike on my channel, and then my channel actually got demonetized because of this kid. I had to fight tooth and nail for 3 months to get my YouTube monetization back. I had to fight hard for that. And I explained in detail what had happened. I had a false copyright claim against my channel. I provided evidence, like factual screenshots and evidence. Can I kill this weird guy? Oh, the guy in blue that they were saying about. Oh, we got him. He stole the dragon egg, this guy. So that was a nightmare. And I had to have a back and forth via emails with this person who had falsely flagged my channel because he kind of ruined my years and years of hard work. I had to have a back and forth with the email to resolve it. He agreed to remove his claim, and it took effort to get my monetization back. It took hard work. So now we're back here. So there was that, and everything else, any other kind of Alpine Ridge, any other dramas I've been involved with have been like so minuscule and non-relevant that I can't even really think to bring them up. Luke that says, don't play Scarface. I love the Scarface, the game, it's awesome. Actually, F it, play Scarface and get eaten by the shark. Scarface is a great game. There's actually, wow, that thing is scary. Wow, I just got absolutely demolished. Wow, I got absolutely cream crackered out of the level then, didn't I? Crikey, someone clipped that. I got messed up by that mage, wherever he is there. Look at him. What was I saying? Yeah, Scarface the game, I really like it actually. It's I haven't played it in many years, but I did play it a lot. Played the had it for the original Xbox actually. But my brother had it on PS2. And we used to see how much money we could earn. We tried to like have a competition against each other basically. Like how much money can you earn? It's basically you just deal cocaine. Oh my word. Cocaine. Don't clip that out of context, me just randomly saying cocaine. I am talking about Scarface, so it's going to be drugs mentioned, right? Scarface, the game is awesome. It's like I love the fact you build your own empire, you build the empire back. It's like a what if story, like if Tony Montana didn't die at the end of Scarface, that's the story. Spoilers, Tony Montana dies at the end of Scarface. Spoilers for this 40-year-old movie. Speaking of trains, all aboard. All my trains to get home today were cancelled, but you got here anyways. I'm glad that you're here in the stream, man. That's it's great that you're here. You made it despite your train issues. All aboard. The bread bin. Positive train. Do you know what? I don't need to.
You're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Of course not.
I interrupted myself to listen to that dialogue from that weird voice actor there. When I used to work in Cardiff, I used to have to get two buses and a train to get to work. Because I was doing a internship, but I also, this is when I worked at Sky as well, I had to get two buses to get to Cardiff to get to work every morning. It was brutal. I had to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier. Now, to go to work, I wake up at like 7, and it's a 15-minute walk. So I walk to work now. I don't need the bus or the train. The toxic gossip train. Right, where's the... What am I doing now? Hang on. Have you seen, Toast, that what Colleen's started doing? She started like copyright striking anyone who's got the Toxic Gossip Train song. Ooh, my giddy aunt. That was lucky. Thought I was going to die then. Colleen has started copyright striking people who have got the Toxic Gossip Train song in their video, even if they're critiquing it or talking about it. That is such like a... I can't believe it, man. I can't believe that she's doing what she's doing. These are incredibly serious allegations that have been raised against her. And to respond to these allegations, she made a song about it on an ukulele, and she's now copyright striking anyone who talks about that video with the ukulele in it. Oh, come on, look. On the topic of not owning this game, you actually only owned Spyro Year of the Dragon as a kid. You rented 1 and 2. So I was saying about earlier, yeah, I never owned this game as a kid. I actually played it over my friend's house. I played it over my friend's house when I was in primary school. I never had it myself. Right, so we did this one, didn't we? This. Oh, look at the timing on that. Timing on the lad. Furious says, Breadbin's job is one of the biggest secrets of humanity. It is. I keep that under lock and key. I can't really tell. I'm not really allowed to tell you if I'm being honest. Kind of under strict... don't go up... Oh, I swear down, look. I'm going to eat my eyes now. So I'm going to look at this game anymore. I'm joking. Can I say, right? This game is a lot better than Pac-Man World 2. The controls are kind of better as well, but that might be because it's doing less with the controls. Because Pac-Man World 2 is trying to do stuff with, like, the rolling mechanic and the weird butt bounce mechanic and stuff like that. This game is more kind of straight to the point. It just kind of gets to the point. with its controls. Right, this bit I'm getting absolutely rinsed by it. I'm getting absolutely MacGyvered, yeah. Right, wait for it to go. Go, go now. There we are, look. That's all I had to do. All together, sing it with me now. Why didn't I do that before?
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. You actually wanted to get Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, but you didn't. You dodged a bullet. Isn't that the one that's really bad? What's also the one Luke might know about it, actually? There was the one with the Spyro. He's like a knight or something. Or am I thinking of Sonic the Hedgehog and it was a knight? All these characters have been a knight with a sword at some point. Mini Fridge, hello, good sir. How you doing? Ah, yes. Enter the Dragonfly, the best one. Yeah. That's like, that would be like if someone came in and said, I was going to get into the Tomb Raider franchise, and I was going to get Angel of Darkness, but I decided against it. How you doing, Mini Fridge? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thanks for hopping in for Spyro. Sorry, some of the accents in this game with the dragons, it's more
Spyro the Dragon.
they sound like me. They sound mega posh. They're like,
Spyro, thank you for rescuing me. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for releasing me.
why are they so posh? Was the developer English of this game? Because half the voice actors sound like Rosemary Thuppington, Lord of Cambridge, and then you got two of the dragons that sound like they're from Texas. So like, thank you for rescuing me, Spyro. Hyuk. And he said Cuphead then. Thank you for rescuing me, Cuphead. Hyuk. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Fridge. I'm doing really good. Do you know what? I think this game is super good. It hasn't aged that badly, to be honest, in terms of the controls. Great work, Spyro.
You learn all the tricks of the magic crafter world.
I say, Lord Marjorie.
See, they sort of sound like mega posh. They sound like off Downton Abbey, man. Bread Bin Abbey. Like, I don't know where I need to go to the next level, because sometimes you need to save a certain amount of dragons, and sometimes you need to get a certain amount of treasure. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, you are a pirate. Because I brought that because they search for treasure, presumably. Let's go back home to the world. You're not safe in the overworld in this game. The overworld is lethal. It's like a actual level. You get absolutely rinsed by some of there's enemies in the overworld. Didn't really do a good job of demonstrating there. Let's clack them out. Insomniac, you think we're UK based at first? Yeah, because it kind of feels like it, because what's with all the English voice actors? I know that the PS1 was kind of huge in the UK in like the early 2000s and the 90s or whatever. The PS1 was massive in the UK, and there was a lot of games like, I think Gex was made by a UK studio. You had Hogs of War, you had Worms. There was so many like UK based developers and stuff. So wasn't the PS1 a Japanese console, but you had a ton of dev studios in the UK that were doing stuff. High Caves. I really love the 3D like UI in this game. It's so cool. This game has like got more artistic integrity than a lot of current games do. It's got like more passion in its visual style. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's take a sip of my drink. That iced tea is not as nice as I thought it would be. What on earth is going on there? We'll try to headbutt him by headbutting the wall instead. Oh, can we just... Well, I suppose they're icy. We can just burn them. Burn them all, Philip. Burn them all. Got with fire breath. Look out for the tornadoes and all. Can you burn the tornado ones? Have a slice of that, sunshine. Right. Yeah, Fridge. So, what we were talking about earlier was... I haven't played the remaster of this. I thought I would give the original a go. I've tried to keep the resolution nice and low. Interestingly, Luke was saying about on Luke's stream that you did. You said about it's me dead, lovely stuff. And the dragon is dead. I've got no lives left. That's not very good. Luke was saying about keeping the visuals as they originally looked. And interestingly, Fridge, you said a similar thing when you were playing. I forget the name of it. I'm sorry. There was that shooter, which is like a boomer shooter that you were playing. I forget what it was called. I apologize. And it lets you play it in like a retro kind of style in very, very low resolution. And it weirdly looks better when it's at native resolution. It looks better. Because I've upscaled PS1 games to like 4K or 1440p. Is that me dead? Is that me gone? Yeah, there's the death cutscene. Game over. Oh, that's good. Good for my last save spot. That was good. California based. California, Uber Alice. Wait. Am I all the way back here? Or was I already up here anyway? Okay. Hang on. Let's see. We've lost some progress now. We did get that the egg though, one of the dragon egg. We've got 1,700 treasure. We got one egg. I bet you've got to find eggs for the next level. But so yeah, Luke was saying about this, and Fridge has said about it as well. About if you keep the resolution low and you got that kind of more old school looking style, it actually looks better. Because I've tried running PS1 games in 4K, and whilst it obviously looks very sharp and crisp in HD, it kind of loses its kind of charm. It kind of loses its vibe and its aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right without the jaggedness. Do you know what I mean? Also, that ground there with the blue it's a beginner's trap. He's got an egg. Catch him. Come here. Come here. This game is like such a collectathon because you got to save the dragons. You got to collect. I will kill you. I will find you and I will kill you, as Liam Neeson famously said. You got to find dragon eggs. You got to find and save the dragons that have been crystallized in green. You've got to find treasure, and you need a certain amount of them to get to the next level, so you can go and find more things to go to the next level. You try to keep old games at native resolution, same for boomer shooters. So this, then, Fridge, we're running this. Come here, come here! Give me the egg. Give me the egg now. This is running via Duck Station, which is the best PS1 emulator on the face of this planet. But we're running it at native resolution, normal everything, normal control layout. What you can do if you did want to is you could unlock the FPS to run this at 60, which I'm not going to do because I'm playing it the way the developers intended, which is, if I bring up MSI Afterburner, it says it's running at 50 FPS. That is a lie. No, it isn't. This game is running at about 25 FPS. So MSI Afterburner is way off. Right. I've been speaking so much, I've lost track of what I'm doing. There were 3 dragons in high caves. We didn't rescue any of them. Let's go and find another level. There should be another level. Let's go and take a look. I don't know where the balloon guy is. So in each map, each level, you've got to find the balloon man. And then he tells you what you need to go on to the next level. He tells you what... I bet I got to collect eggs. I bet I have. Jelly Moon, hello, welcome to you. There's a weird charm to the old jaggy PS1 games. You can't change the look because it's too nostalgic. Of course, man. It feels wrong, doesn't it? Because I've tried, like I said, I tried it because I've got a 1440p monitor and it looks very sharp and crisp. But it's just not... It's got to be like this. It needs to have this kind of... It for the aesthetic, you know, the aesthetic of the jagged edges. It looks so good, though. Don't certain games screw up if you run the FPS higher? Yeah, so interestingly, I mentioned earlier about GTA Vice City. If you run GTA Vice City at above 60 FPS, it's broken. The physics are completely broken because they're locked to the frame rate. So it's literally unplayable. It also breaks a lot of the mission triggers and stuff. It's just unplayable. You need to like lock it to like 30 or 60. Someone did make a mod, like a patch for it though, to fix that. There's the balloon guy. I want to see what he wants, what he needs. Can I fly over here? What do you need, balloon man? I'm going to die. Well, I guess I'll just fall to my demise. No! Yeah, Enrico, how's it going, man? It says, no, you're quite busy, but you'll come back. Try to come back later. Well, dude, I'm glad you're here as well. Thanks for hopping in. I was going to say, I'm so sorry that your submission for the art contest didn't get as many votes. Your baking bread, as Furious called it, which I love, was so good. And I'm sorry I didn't get more votes, man, because you did a wonderful job with that. I want to go to the balloon man, though. The balloon man. But he's well over the other... Okay. The ground just... Sure. Guess we're not going that way anymore. I want to go to the balloon man. I want to see what he wants, look. Yeah, so certain games, if you run, like I say, the old GTA game, if you run that at above 60, it's literally unplayable. It's literally unplayable, so... because, like I say, the physics break and the mission triggers break and all that kind of stuff. So you can't do it. You've played Star Fox and a bunch of other FX chips games overclocked. Holy cow, they were not meant to be played that way. Yeah, if you unlock the FPS of this game, it would probably still be playable, but it would be very, very weird. It would be so strange because it's clearly not designed to be played that way. It was built with the limitations of the time, and if you try to bypass those limitations, you're gonna face weird issues. All the art contests and missions are fantastic. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Everyone. Like, I'm quite humbled by the fact that people took the time to draw the fan art of me. It's incredible to me, honestly. It is, Fridge, that someone took the time to draw fan art of me. It's such a beautiful thing. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. The balloon man, I want to go to him, and I tried to fly over, but I died because there's a massive chasm of death in the middle. Ooh, watch out for the blue goo thing. That is... So he's there. Do you see him there, look? How do you get to him, then? What do you do? Have you got to go round? Because if you fly from here, you're going to die, aren't you? Maybe go around? But yeah, Jelly Moon, welcome to ye. You said... Every time with that song, with Rickroll, that's a very, very old reference. I'm very surprised that people still talk about Rickroll. Rickroll's like, what, 16 years ago? Longer than that? Yoshi's Island overclocked sounds cursed. Yeah, imagine trying to run that. Imagine running that at like 200 frames per second. It'd probably be unplayable. Thanks for the appreciation, you'll make it even better. Well, man, I love it. Do you know what? Interestingly, even those who haven't necessarily won, right? I've still got plans for the ones that I really like, with permission from people. So with your permission, Enrico, I'd love to feature that art in some way, even if you don't necessarily win the competition. But I put it up on the public vote because I thought it was fair that everyone gets a fair public vote. You know, it's unbiased. You know. I've already got the egg off him. Right. Guys, I apologise. I'm trying to get to the balloon man. I'm still figuring out how to get over to him. How do you get to him, look? How do you get over to him? Is it down here? Because there's 2 pathways. I'm trying to figure out how to get around the overworld is enough. Is it this way? We will get there. Give me a second. We've been in Alpine Ridge. We already went there, right. Come on now, look. This is the overworld. Trying to figure out how you get over to the... All I want to do is talk to the balloon man, because I want to know what we need for the next map. Look. That's all I want, man. I get Welsh when I'm annoyed. See what this game's doing to me, look. The only people who will understand what on earth I'm saying when I go full Welsh mode will be Luke and Minifridge. No one... And Tanya, obviously. And Sarah Life, but she's not here at the moment. But no one else would have a clue what on earth I'm going on about. Ooh, clacked him clean out, didn't I? Let's actually go to the bit, look. Because I'm trying to find out where he is. Oh, there's... Oh, wait, that's... Okay. This is what this arrow is for. I've just realised now. You do want to make more bread art. You didn't want to enter the contest because you're a mod and didn't want to seem like you had an unfair advantage. Not at all. Well, you're still more than welcome to join. I'll probably do another contest. So I've spoken to Enrico about it as well. I would do another contest because people had a lot of fun with it. And mods are more than welcome to join as well. Everyone can join, man. Here we go. Have some of that, son. You didn't account for my speed boost, did you? Sonic Boom. Spyro, the Dark Souls of Hub Worlds. I know, right? It's like, how the heck do you get around it? It's only the Hub World.
When I was a young dragon, earning
I remember when I was a young dragon. Got it. 27. Right. So, is there a level by here? Crystal Flight, not Crystal Meth. Yo, Mr. White! I'm not calling this level Crystal Flight. This level is called Crystal Meth. Jesse! Right. Pick the gems up. Jesse, we need to fly! Right, let's go. Get in there, look. I'm really impressed by the way they did the loading screens. Well, have I still got the thing up? Get off, look. The way they did the loading screens, which it looks like you're flying in it, it's very clever. Oh, what? Flying through rings? Oh no. Superman 64 has entered the chat. Can you go faster? Not that I really want to. Also, that sound effect. You know when you go through the ring, so Fridge, you know the sound effect that you hear when you fly through the ring? It sounds like, you know, Rayman 1 on the map. When you pick something, it sounds like it's got the sound. It sounds like, listen to it, listen to it. That like twinkly sound. It sounds like the thing off Rayman 1. Spyro, put your eggs away, Spyro. I'm not coming into your overworld right now, Spyro. Sonic Boom saves the world from disaster. No time to waste. Ooh, we're going this way now, I guess. And I think we're down here. Oh my giddy aunt, I don't know what on earth is going on. I think you're on a time limit as well, which is mildly horrifying. What was the gold chests? Watch out for the planes. Time is up. Try again? I suppose so. Can you not fly faster then? Oh, you can? If you press A? Well, X button. I'm using an Xbox controller, but... Go, 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 go. Spyro. Put your dragon eggs away, Spyro. Look out for these... What are these electric pylon things? What's going on there, like? Oh, my word. You have to be careful not to crash, because he'll smack his little wings in the wall and he'll die. Spyro will be dead. We don't want that, do we? Whew. I am become dead. Right, down here. Dead bin. That's my Halloween name. Can you fly through... What's this then? The chests? Or you can use the fire luck on him. I got 1 second left. What? Where are you supposed to go? Where are you supposed to go? What are we supposed to do then? Look. So you don't do everything in one run. You do it gradually, I see. So there's... You just have to do all of the objectives separately. So we've done the arches, so we don't need to do the arches anymore. So we got to do all the rings. Oh yeah. I am become dead, destroyer of self. That's me, yeah. So there's chests to get. And you can do it all in one, apparently. I don't want to do it all in one, but I do want to do them individually. Let's go again. Let's do the rings. There's apparently 2 rings I missed, really? Where's those 2 rings then? Because you got all the ones here. Do you know what? I do like the variation and the variety in the gameplay in this game. Right. Right, there's all the rings. We already did that, though, I thought. I think it's how much you do in each one. So, there's those gold chests. Can you not pick up more time? Oh, you can. You do get more time when you go through the hoops or wherever. Will you be going to see Oppenheimer? I will be going to see Oppenheimer after I've seen Barbie first. I'll be going to the cinema. I'll go there. I'll be like, 1 ticket for Barbie, please. Go in, watch Barbie, come out of Barbie, then go and watch Oppenheimer. Bring down my mood right after it, after the pink glamour of the Barbie. I'm a Barbie world in a Barbie girl. Ooh, watch out! Get them treasure chests. You don't really have enough time to get them. Like, you've barely got any time. Do you know what? Something I noticed? So Sinatra mentioned this. I don't know if Sinatra's still about, but he mentioned this earlier. Old games being hard. One of the things that old games do that's so hard is they give you, like, impossible time limits. They give you, like, 2 seconds to, like, kill God. Right, we've done all the rings, we've done all the arches, we've got 7 of the chests. There's 1 more chest we gotta do. Right. Flame the chests and planes. Yeah, let's screw them rings then. Let's go over here, look. Kill the planes and all. Flame! Through the fire and the flames. Through the fire and the flames we carry on. Get all them chests, look, because there's 8 of them. So I think it's a thing of... You've got limited time to do everything. Do you know what? Can I say, right? This game has got not that bad controls, to be honest. Like, the flight controls, they're a lot better than Super Mario 64, let me tell you. Solve my maze. Lex Luthor, honestly. Oh, no, don't even remind me of that. Superman 64. But speaking of Super Mario 64, though, this game's got better controls, I've got to be honest. How are you supposed to do this all in one, by the way? How? You ain't got enough time to do it all in one. Unless you're like astonishing at this game. Unless you're like a god tier pro like speedrunner of this game. With all the mad strats. Wait, I didn't even get a chance to look at the board, look! Did we do all the... Let's do the planes now, I guess. Come here, look. This is like Oppenheimer with the planes, the bombing. Donkey Kong 64 had some dead, strict, short time limits, yeah. Honestly, it seems to be like a thing of like old school game design to be absolutely brutal with a time limit. You barely even have time to scratch your eyeball, see what's going on, look. Boys watch Oppenheimer, men watch Barbie, yeah. There's one more plane. Where's your plane, Walter? There's one more left, I don't know where he is, look. Where's the plane? Oh, there he is. There they is, don't want to assume the plane's gender. Kill it, though, with the fire, because it's going to die now, look. I mean, I'm going to die, you're going to run out of time. Kill him, look. You do get some time back when you complete an objective. Right, let me look at the board. Hang on now. Have you got to do it all in one? Because it gives you the tick after it. Let's try again now. Right, give me a second, guys. I'll be back in a moment. You did this as a kid somehow. Yeah, we were a different breed when we were younger. I managed to complete Toy Story 2 for Game Boy Color when I was a kid. How? I couldn't tell you, because that game is impossible. If you think Elden Ring is hard, play Toy Story 2 for the Game Boy Color. Oh my word, is that game hard. Right. Hang on now. I still haven't... So we've done that. We still haven't found the Balloon Man. I'm trying to figure out how you get over to the Balloon Man. Oh, he's down here. Right, so give me 2 seconds, guys. We're going to go speak to him. And we'll see. I'm just going to grab a drink. 2 seconds. Whoa, here we go. I'm back. Hello. Right, let's carry on. We're going to go and see the Balloon Man. He said the Dragon Man and the Balloon Man. I thought it was going to come back to 50,000 messages, but there's just the one message there. Tails, you're too old to play with dolls, which is why I bought you a Barbie. Yeah. Barbie is for real, man, you know what I mean? Right, let's do it. Proceed. Let's say those that have stuck around, by the way, I really appreciate you guys for sticking around. It's been a long one, nearly 2 hours now. Don't push me in that blue water. Can I fly down there? Let me just go to the Balloon Man. Look, I'm sick of it now. I bet he wants me to like complete that trial with the Tuco the balloonist. Tuco? What? I'll kill you Tuco Salamanca. Right. Can't wait for the scene in Oppenheimer where he says it's Oppen time and he Oppen Gangnam styles all over the place. Amazing. Those sneaky thieves are out hiding all over the place. Do me a favor and recover. I knew he's going to ask me to find eggs. Recover 5 dragon eggs from him. So you can go back to the other maps, but stay here. So how many eggs have I got? I got 2, right? I need 5 of them. See, there's always a different objective in this game. This game's such a collectathon. This level is... This level is called Blowhard. First we had Pinky's blower in Pac-Man, and now we've got Blowhard. This level is called Blowhard. Oh, I'm so immature. Let's go in. Blowhard. Confronting Blowhard. Confronting. Confronting Blowhard. That is not a sentence I thought I was going to read today. Oh. I'm going to assume that Blowhard is the boss. It's some sort of boss battle. Because it says confronting Blowhard. Blowhard. In Pac-Man World 2, one of the bosses, Fridge, is called Pinky's Blower. And I love that a lot. That brings me immense joy. Fireworks? Whoa, okay. You wouldn't think fire would hurt me, being a dragon and all that. You can't wait for the secret ending where Barbie goes to Oppenheimer and says, I'm making a team. We already have Ken. And then Oppenheimer's like, I'm listening. What? And then he makes the Barbie bomb. Boom. Let's be having you then. Come on, let's be having a lot of you, man. Blowhard. So good. An ancient April Fool's joke video from Shady313. Now, Alex, okay. That's too obscure for me. I don't know anything about that. How are you supposed to not get hit by the lightning? How are you supposed to dodge that? This end Dark Souls. I can't dodge roll him. Come on, where is Blowhard then? We gotta go find him. I'm assuming Blowhard is the boss. Reaction to Pinky was superb. Pinky's blower, honestly, destroyed me. I was in bits. I couldn't deal with it. Fnar is actually a word in the Oxford Dictionary. Really? Is it really? What even does that mean? What on earth does Fnar even mean? Oh no, not platforming on a PS1 game. Right, we'll try it anyway. I'm gonna die immediately, I know I am. Especially with these enemies. I said the flying thing flew forward too fast, look. Just run past him, don't worry about him. We go and find Blowhard. That's still amazing to say. So the flight thing again kind of reminds me of like Pac-Man World, where it's like you go too far, you jump too far. Oh damn it! Look, I thought I was dead then. Sorry. There's no like grab onto the ledge. Okay. I was loving this game. I was really enjoying it. Now it's getting like that. Now it's got to be like that. Come on, Spyro. I was really enjoying you. Don't do this now. Don't be with your finicky early 2000s controls with me now. After all the praise I've given you. Don't ruin it. Look, I've only got 1 life left. Right. Be careful, look. I think it's best if you don't glide forward. Because if you do glide forward, it's worse for you. Right, okay then. Right, then. So you scared me for a minute there, Spyro. I thought I was going to end up hating you like I hate Pac-Man World. Pac-Man World 2 can get in the bin, and then that bin can be thrown in the ocean.
Spyro, you have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal.
You got no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal meth.
don't know why that made me laugh. It's like, who are you again? I'm out of here. Right, smash open them chests, look. Open them all, look. Oppenheimer them all. So my mother is actually coming up to visit me around the time that Barbie and Oppenheimer are out. She won't come and see Barbie with me, though. She's like, you must be having a laugh. You must be joking. I want to see... Is it bad I genuinely want to see Barbie? It's directed by Greta Gerwig, and Greta Gerwig is a really, really amazing filmmaker. She made a film called Lady Bird. She also directed Little Women, which I haven't seen. But Lady Bird is such a good movie. I really, really love that film. And Greta Gerwig... So if she made that, I have hope for Barbie. Because it's not just going to be some generic, lame movie. It's going to be like a proper, like, artsy kind of film. Because Greta Gerwig made it. And she actually knows what she's doing. So he's away there. So we go down that way. But there's also... There was a way over here as well, wasn't there? What was down here then? What was over here, look? Let's do the Conker's Bad Fur Day camera. Oh, no, don't... Repressed rage. I just went full Marge Simpson then, with my rage. Homie? Right, watch out now for the thing. Use the fire. It's said in reaction to innuendo, derived from the Viz character, Finbar Saunders. I suppose it'd be Riz character now. Why is the platform not moving? How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, that was close. Sweet mother of Murphy, that was close. It wouldn't be Viz character anymore, it would be Riz character now, right? Bro's got the Riz. Also, it's gotten to that point where the game starts getting harder. Did we already hit the guy? The character? The blowhard? Has he already flown there? I assume you hit him, and then he flies away. But watch over the fireworks. Because they do hurt, they do. Have I got no lives left again? Man, again, rinsed, don't I? It's getting to the point where the game is getting a bit more difficult now. Who's Finbar Saunders? Never heard of him. Oh, that was at the end of the level and I died, really? We didn't get any eggs. Is there... How many eggs are on this level? There's none on... There's no eggs on Blowhard. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. So I need to do High Caves and Alpine Ridge. Because they've got 3 eggs. And we need 5 of them. Why did I even bother doing this level? I suppose for later on you might need some of the gems and the dragons. And where are my dragons? Francis says, did you hear the Barbie movie production used so much pink paint there was a shortage? Yeah, I heard about that. That's amazing. Why didn't they just like CGI some of the sets? I suppose Greta Gerwig, very practical filmmaker, she probably wanted to actually make the sets rather than have CGI everywhere. What was weird, speaking of CGI, what was weird as well, Greta Gerwig, she also said she didn't want to use CGI for Margot Robbie's feet. She wanted it to be actually Margot Robbie's feet, because basically, or Quentin Tarantino will be happy. Basically, there's the whole running joke that, you know, Barbies have got like pointed feet, like because it just slots the heels in on the Barbie doll, and so that means that the actors and like Margot Robbie had to stand on tiptoes with every scene where you see their feet in, and all the foot fetishists will be pleased with that one. No CGI feet. Greta Gerwig was very proud about it when she said it as well. She's like, oh yeah, we ain't got no CGI feet. Not in my movie. It's like, okay. Absolute Chad, yeah. I know, right? Yeah, like, so you can tell Greta Gerwig, she's taking this film seriously. She ain't messing around. Better save the game. So, everything we've just done, we did for nothing, because we need to get the eggs. Egg. So let's go back to Alpine Ridge and High Caves. Blowhard was a complete waste of time, just like my real life, I suppose. Alpine Ridge, I can't remember where it is. If there was some sort of map that you could look at, like, but there's not really. Is this Alpine Ridge? Oh, there's 2 eggs in High Caves anyway, right? Yeah, there's 2 eggs in High Caves. So let's go and find them eggs, and we'll make an omelette out of them. A dragon omelette. This game is such like a like a grind is such like... It's like all these things. Furious says can relate, yeah. This game is like ultimate collectathon, isn't it? Is that a blowhard? Or it's just some guy? It's just some guy. Balloon Man acting like the rats from Chicken Run. I know, right?
Which came first, chicken or the egg?
Oh, you just reminded me, Fridge. Oh my word, you reminded me, Fridge. Chicken Run 2, it's real, it's a thing that exists. This is not a joke, this is not a troll. It's Chicken Run 2, I swear down, this is real. It's called Birth of the Nugget, and it's going to be on Netflix. This is not a joke, this is real. I've waited my entire life for this. I've waited my whole life for Chicken Run 2. And I am so pleased they're making a sequel. I'm getting absolutely cookie crumbled, aren't I? Look at me, I'm getting demolished here. Where are those eggs anyway? That's the only reason we came to this level. Yes, Fridge. Yeah, absolutely. It's not a joke. It's real. It's a thing that actually exists. And I am so ready for Chicken Run 2. We didn't save any of the dragons before, did we? Ajax. Isn't that some guy off Mortal Kombat?
Bugs. When I become big and strong, like you, I'll squash them all.
Until
Okay.
supercharged.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll crush them all.
Right, where's the eggs though? We need them eggs, look. Viz was an adult humor and music magazine which was known for its crass comic strips. I don't know that one, but I've probably seen like some old obscure like comic strips that had like kind of raunchy kind of panels on them. I don't know if it was Viz though. It might have just been something unrelated. Right. We got fireworks, we've got pits of death, we've got blowhards. We haven't got any eggs though, the thing we actually need. So that'd be nice. I really like the 3D elements in this game, like the text and the things on screen are all like 3D models. Is really cool, isn't it? Also guys, can you let me know how the stream is looking, by the way? Because it says apparently there's buffering. Skylandica, squash them all, yeah. Yeah, is the stream looking okay, guys? Because I'm getting apparently some buffering my end. So I do apologise for that if you're seeing that. Right, where is them eggs? Also, I'm just, out of curiosity, I'll bring this up. I wanted to see... My GPU is running at 40 degrees. I'm surprised it's running as much as that. It's not exactly difficult to run, this game. Looking good here. I'm assuming that wasn't supposed to be capital letters. But thank you, Fridge. I'm glad that's okay, because on my end it says I'm getting buffering. I always get very nervous when I see buffering. Spyro's lack of height is ironically what saved him from nasty... It is, isn't it? He's the only one that survived. Does that mean... Does that mean then... You know, if Spyro wasn't short, right? Does that mean that all dragons would be, like, encased in emerald forever? All the dragons would be dead forever? So just because he's short, that's the only reason why the dragons are extinct. That's something to think about. Serious things to think about. Spyro could have never existed. He could be dead for all, encased in emerald. Right, let's go over there. You gotta run down the arrow. So you gotta run down the arrow, yeah. So let's go from here. Caps lock. Oh, it's fine. I figured because you were previously typed in caps lock, so I thought you might have still had it on, yeah. Woo! So there's another dragon to save. That's all good and everything. But it's the eggs I need. Not the dragons to save. Cedric. See, that sounds like a dragon name.
Combining supercharged with jumping and gliding.
Try combining supercharged with jumping and gliding.
It's from Cornwall now. Southern Cornwall. I'm glad the stream's looking okay. Like I say, on my end, it says that it's not. And I always get nervous when I see that. I'm like, what are you doing now, YouTube? What are you telling me now that my stream's going to die? Like, right, where's the eggs? Egg. What on earth is going on there? I don't want to go down there, so I'd like to glide. I probably should have listened to what that one dragon said. He said you can, like, do a super jump and glide or something. I wasn't really listening. Okay, so... There's apparently 2 eggs on this level. There's 2 of them. I haven't found even one of them yet. Where are they? Look. So what I was thinking of doing, bro, I think, like I say, because I want to play it as it was intended, Fridge, with this game, what I've done is not... Let me try and speak it. Let me try and get... Oh my word, that thing is going to actually end my life. Let me try and speak words like a human being again. Let me try again. That looks like a sphincter. Oh my word. Those spider things just demolish you, didn't they? Because left trigger and right trigger are to rotate the camera, I was considering setting the right stick as L2 and R2 so I can rotate the camera. But I'm like, you know what? I'll play it as this game was intended. You know, it was originally designed. Left trigger, right trigger rotates the camera. And it took a little while to get used to because I keep thinking to go for the right analog stick to rotate the camera, but oof, my word. Those spider things are horrible, aren't they? You can't even kill them. You can't do anything. Can you charge them? You can't even do that, look. Look at it, man. And I think I'm dead again. Not yet. We still haven't got it. Who added Hagrid to Spyro? I know, right? It was literally Hagrid. I was thinking the same. It was Hagrid, wasn't it?
I shouldn't have said that.
Funny enough, your favourite PS1 game about a dragon is Breath of Fire 3. I know it, I've never played it. I've heard the name. What was that one game which is like a... It's like a hack and slash stroke RTS game where you're playing as like knights and mages and stuff. And it's got this like really badass like metal soundtrack. What's it called? It's called something of Fire. It can't be Breath of Fire because this was on... Actually, it might be Breath of Fire. It's got this like... But this was on the original Xbox I played there. So it wasn't a PS1 game. Right, that's the end of the level, right? Where's them eggs, look? I can't find them anywhere. Like I said, apparently there's 2 eggs on you. I can't see any of them. They call me DJ 2 Eggs. That's my street name. Right, it's not that way. Let's go over... And also, again, we see it with the pleasant, cute music, but beneath all the cute visuals lies a much darker, more sinister experience. This game likes to throw curveballs. How do you get in there, then? You can't kill them spiders, can you? They're horrible. I hate them. Can't you just... No, you can't kill them, because they... Wow! Great, that's great. I love it. Is it just me or is the frame rate higher on the game over screen? It said 50 FPS in game. That looks like higher than 25 FPS. Right. Why does it put you all the way back here? At least we know how to go over there now. We did save it, didn't we? Does it not put you back at the save spot you actually went to though? So we got the egg. Both of the eggs on the overworld. So go get them eggs, people. We got to try again. So we've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'll go for a bit longer. Maybe till about another 20 minutes. So it's 2.5 hours. That'd be good. I want to get at least an egg from one of these other worlds. Give me an egg. Look. Oh, not that way. This way. So the one has got 1 egg. So Alpine Ridge has got 1 egg in it. So let's try and get that one at least before we end the stream. So I think Fridge streams for longer than I do. But I usually stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours usually. Sometimes longer depending on the day. I remember when Resident Evil 4 remake came out and I basically streamed it all day. Like 5 hours. It was crazy. I usually stream for like an hour and a half to 2 hours though, because you know I gotta have a rest and don't want to get too fatigued. You know what I mean? That thing is riding atop that creature. Kill it. Kill them all, Philip. Kill them all. Those of you that stuck around by the way, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think Furious has been here the whole time, so thank you to Furious. Why is it so early? It's like. I thought it was later in the day. It's like 9 o'clock. I don't know why. I thought it was way later than 9. I started at like 6 o'clock, I think, the stream. Or just gone 6. About 3 hours you do, Fridge? Yeah. Oh, there's a save point in this level? In the map, there's a save point? Okay. Right, I missed that. Right, where's the egg? I just inhaled and exhaled in unison. There he is, Furious. Absolute Giga Chad. There he is, look. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? Well done, you absolute Burke. Throw yourself off the map like an absolute egg and cheese sandwich, look. I'm surprised how early it is, so this is UK time. Why did I not time it again? What am I doing? Like, I'm getting so... I'm just being an idiot now, right? So stop. Time it properly, you know, look. Stop it, man. Right, wait for the thing to come up. Maybe go back down. Go. There we go. Idiot, man. What am I doing? Where's the egg? Please. Because I can't see him. Up there? Up over there. So we gotta get up there. Oh, don't make me do platforming. How do you get over to those platforms? Where do we fly from? They fly now? They fly now. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I'm gonna eat my left ear out of frustration at this game. Swear down. Right. So, I think I know where the egg is. As soon as we get the egg, we're leaving this level. But I want that egg. Do you want this cake? I want it. I want that cake. Oh, I want that egg in this case. So, can you like glide? How'd you get over there? Do you see what I'm saying? How'd you get there? Probably can't glide there. You probably won't have enough airtime. Nah, okay. Watch out for this. This platform is lethal, mind. Brutal over there. It's all coming flooding back now. For those who played this game as a kid. All the... Breath of Fire was an RPG series from Capcom. You got Breath of Fire 3 from a charity shop. You don't have the heart to remove the price sticker. Oh, you gotta keep the price stickers. Especially if it's from like an old defunct shop now. I'm thinking of a different game. It's not Breath of Fire I'm thinking of then. It's something else. Oh, that's his... That must have hit his forehead. Wow, that's a horrendous noise. Die. Those things are really weirdly easy to kill. The egg then, how'd you get there? That's what we're trying to figure out now. Let's go up here. Up, yeah. Oh, us enemies. There's things everywhere. Oh, right. Look out now. So we're getting some height up here. So this looks promising. So let's save the game. Is this where we've already been? Did we already go up yet? This is where we've already been, isn't it? Can you fly? Oh wait. Look. You can fly down there. Look. They fly now. They fly now. Can we fly? Can we make it there? Come on, please. Please, look. Oh, no, look. At least we know. I think you're supposed to go on the bigger platform below. I just was wondering if we could make it. Make it over there. Apparently we can't, so that answers my question there, doesn't it? So you can fly here. They fly now. No, actually, because... actually, can you just fly into the... Can you fly straight into the thing, actually? Hang on, look. Hang on now. There. Just go in there, look. Because I think the egg is in you. Yes, there he is. I'm gonna... Oh, no, I don't want the dragon. Come on, Kelvin, get out the way, look. It's the egg I don't want, not you.
I remember.
He rolled their R then, didn't he?
Don't worry, I'll take care of him.
Gosh, it's so early. It's only 9 p.m. Where'd he go? Where is he? I'm gonna end his life. Where is he? Stupid. Can you hear him laughing at me? He's mocking me. The Eggman. Eggman. Where is he? Look. Come here. Come here now. Look. I'm gonna kill you, mate. I'm gonna end you. I'm sick of you. Come here. Ah, yes! Yes! Give me that egg, look. Give it, yeah. Don't know if Fridge is still about. I was going to say Fridge, by the way. Massive shout out to Fridge. Go and give them a follow on the Twitch channel. Amazing stuff. They play a lot of boomer shooters. A lot of retro games as well, like myself. So definitely go and check out their Twitch. Check out Luke's Twitch as well, we mentioned earlier. Check out Furious for crazy Pizza Tower content as well. Amazing stuff. Right, let's go back. We got the egg. I'm so pleased. Save game. We got 2 more eggs we need to get. Oh yeah, something interesting. Your friend performed on Yngwie Malmsteen's song in a small concert yesterday. Oh, nice. On the guitar. I don't know if I can play any of Yngwie's stuff. It's too complicated. I am the Eggman. I got the master plan. Yeah, I think I was wondering when the Sonic the Hedgehog reference for Eggman there was going to come out. I wasn't actually intending that, but Eggman, yeah. Right. I tell you what, we will. We need to get 2 more eggs. We've got an egg. That's brilliant progress. We got 2 more we need to get. I'm happy with the progress, to be honest. So, let's exit. I'm looking for the level exit. Can you exit? Because I think you need to exit the level for it to count that you've picked it up. But I keep forgetting where all the level exit points are. This is where you chased the guy down here, didn't you? Thanks for no problem at all, Fridge. Absolutely, you've been a massive support for me as well. You always shout me out with your Twitch channel as well. Yeah, definitely check out Mini Fridge's stuff. Really good friend of mine for many years as well, and also makes excellent stuff with the Twitch streams there. I'm trying to figure out how you leave this level. I might actually, like I say, end the stream soon. I do apologize, guys. Like I said, I wanted to get at least that egg, which we've got now. Egg. I can never find the level exit thing. I think you do need to go to the level exit for it to count, even if you've saved it. Can you not just quit? Oh, you can exit level there. I'm an absolute moron, am I? So we'll go back, returning home. You get all your gems and what have you, and we should have the egg. Yeah, we got 3 eggs. But look at the bottom left there. We got 3 eggs. We're gonna get 2 more. You can actually go back, I think, to the other levels to get eggs as well. You don't have to get the eggs from this. Let's save it. Save it. Tell you what, guys, I'm probably gonna end it there. I think that's a good spot to end it there. Not my life. I mean the stream. That's a good spot there. Thank you to everybody. Shout out as well to Kaifish for the gifted membership. Very kind of him to do that. So we had another gifted membership earlier from Kai. That's all for today. I've enjoyed this. This game's a lot better than Pac-Man World 2. You're probably thinking, why am I even comparing the two? Well, they are 3D platformers of a bygone era. This predates Pac-Man 2 and it's better. Pac-Man World 2, rather. But, yeah, I'm going to leave the stream there. Thank you to everyone who stuck around for as long as you did. Super awesome of yous. You guys are awesome, as usual. This has been Breadbin. This has been Spyro the Dragon. Love you all. Catch you guys in the next one. Breadbin out. I'll see you guys.